Don't mind me walking to the forest thinking this video is a response to everything YouTubers have been saying. Ooh, YouTubers have been saying. But don't mind me doing my own vlog about YouTubers feeling lost. We've all felt that at least once in the past. You don't have to pretend because we understand.
Hey, so recently I've been, and I think you have as well, been surrounded by stories and YouTubers talking about happiness on YouTube and mental health on YouTube and with making videos and all that stuff. And I just wanted to make a video talking about how, as a YouTuber-ish person who does videos, but also more probably a viewer, how it's important that the YouTubers that we watch are genuine, and just are honest about how they are and not saturate their creative process, because once you get into that cycle of doing the same thing over and over again, it's not only bad for the YouTuber themselves, but it's also kind of saturating also for the viewers who get tired of seeing the same thing. I understand that the communities that YouTubers have on YouTube are surrounded by a theme that they have in common, like gaming or emo bands, for example. So there's this pressure, of course, to do content that relates to that. However, the viewers come to see that, but it's also like, if the viewers have been there for a while and they see the same thing over and over again, it does get saturated. It's always the same format. For new viewers, that's really interesting, and I admit that series of the same types of videos are very much fun to watch, and you could go and watch them and just binge watch them all day. But the thing is, it does get repetitive after a while, and we as viewers, we know that for us it gets repetitive, and we also realize that it kind of gets repetitive for the YouTuber themselves who's doing it over and over again, because that's a whole other level of doing it over again. And I've been doing a video now a day since like 2 months or something, and I do honestly have to say that it's been kind of hard to do it recently, because I just haven't had the motivation, and I also haven't been feeling connected to YouTube either, like a lot of YouTubers. See, doing videos is a creative process. It comes and goes, motivation comes and goes, and this interest comes and goes. Especially for me personally, I have really big problems with things coming and going. I could write a book, 50,000 words in a month, and then never touch it again for half a year. I could make videos once a day for a month or two, and then never do them again for 5 years. I really hope that's not gonna happen. Like, it's a creative process, so you can't just switch it on and off. Especially to make videos, it's a whole long process. You need to make a script, you need to write a script or an outline at least, like I have right now. I have an outline. I'm improvising most of the time though. You need to set everything up, set the camera, set up the setup, set up the scenery, go to the scenery. I don't know, I'm in the forest right now, as you can see. You need to, and then you need to do the whole editing, you need to add music, you need to add titles. I do a minimum of that, but I know YouTubers who do so much of that, and of course other YouTubers have editors, but for the YouTubers that do it themselves, that's another load of work put into it, and a lot of people don't realize that, especially those who don't do videos, and I barely realize it either. But as a film student, I do sometimes see that there's been a lot of work put into it. So yeah, and then you need to post it and deal with the feedback, especially negative feedbacks. I don't have to deal with a lot of that, although yeah. Most of the time, the hardest thing about doing a YouTube video is having an idea of what to put out. If you're a YouTuber, you decide what you put out, and that's a pressure. It has to be good enough for yourself, which is always a big deal, and it has to be good enough for your viewers. Yeah, and that's also the thing, it's like you're your own boss on YouTube, so you have to choose when and what to put out, and you have to get your own motivation to do it. You don't have anyone telling you, you're gonna do that today. You have to do it from your own will, and that's personally another problem of mine. I never do that. I have such a very bad, self-motivational character that I just never do anything because I'm so lazy. But so again, it's like thinking of YouTubers doing that and getting a motivation to do that. Especially gamers came to mind today. I was like, that must be such like a strain if you don't feel like playing video games to just play it over and over again. I get some people are really cool with that. They can like do videos every day and just be cool, like not ever get sick of it. But we're all human. Like it's like a thing where like you can't do the same thing over and over again. It gets too repetitive and it kind of bores your brain. You need difference, you need change in life. It's not gonna work out if you do the same thing over and over again. It doesn't have to be that superficial. We're all human, so we understand like emotions and everything. So it's not like we're robots. So on the one hand, it's kind of sad to see all these YouTubers come out and say how straining it's been, although it's not very surprising. But it's also kind of inspiring. That's why I'm doing the video today, right here, right now. It's like we all kind of feel the same way, so we can all just get together and do something better. And I think we're on the route. Like, we need to go through this to get to the route where we can all make better content for viewers, and where the viewers also have a nicer time on YouTube. We need something genuine, and we don't want to be in a world of fake people or liars. We want something that we can be emotionally attached to. And just something true, you know, that's, in the world of technology, that's kind of refreshing to see something genuine, and not going, and hopefully not going on the bandwagon type of thing, just something real. And we want something to relate to, and the viewers aren't in any way different from YouTubers, they're just not YouTubers, so, you know, we get it, YouTubers don't have to worry about if we're suddenly gonna hate them for actually telling the truth for once. We won't, we get it. We get it, we do. I mean, a lot of us probably don't really get the whole how it might be difficult to do videos every day or every week, but in the whole, I think a lot of us do understand what they are going through. You do come to some YouTubers when you're in a sad place to be happy again, but at the same time, if they're sad and you're sad, then it's something that you can relate to again. So, you know, it's a win-win kind of situation. Everything needs to be balanced. Like, you can't always make depressing content, and you can't always make happy-go-lucky content, because that's not how humans work. It's always a balance. There's always, you know, it comes and goes. So I think if you just really show that that's a thing that, and it is okay to talk about, then that's the coolest thing ever. I'm just saying that for at least my channel, I'm never gonna, like, I hope, act up if I'm not feeling it. So I do see this as an occasion to talk about mental issues and emotions on YouTube. But again, I can't say nothing about that because I'm not really a YouTuber. I've only been doing videos for like 2 months. So it's not really like I'm in the scene. I don't really identify as a YouTuber, okay? I don't know what I identify as. This is a very, very small YouTuber. So I'm not really like in the scene, but yeah, I get it, and so do a lot of viewers. They get it. I'm sure they get it. I also wanted to add that a lot of people say like, oh, it's a video a week. It's not that much, but you know, it's a creative process. And now, you know, now I had this great comparison come to me like last night because I was just thinking about this video, and I was like, what if your favorite band, what if you put pressure on your favorite band to bring out a music video a week? I mean, you know, and once every 2 weeks. Let's give them some leeway. One music video, one new song, every 2 weeks. Would that be too much to ask for? Why? Isn't it kind of the same as doing a video? You just need to add a few chords and, you know, record your music and then do a video with it. Isn't it kind of the same thing? Gotcha. See, that's where expectations differ from YouTuber or musician, which is kind of like, well, no, it's the same thing, right? It's very similar, at least. I could write a song, even if it's a bad song, in just like a few minutes. So why can't my favorite bands do it every few weeks, you know? That's kind of like, that's the difference in our culture. It's like, well, YouTubers, millennials, blah, blah, blah. They don't work at all, so we're gonna demand a video of them every 2 days. But musicians, no, they can go on leave for, what, 3-4 years. Not saying that that's a bad thing, okay? Coldplay, you can wait. Bring out your best stuff. 21 Pilots, come back, please. No, but like, that's the thing. That's like a, you know, don't ask for something if you couldn't ask for like a musician to do that. So anyways, that's about a wrap for the video of today. It's super serious, but I had fun doing it. So, to the editing. I hope you enjoyed it. That was all I had to say. And yes, if it was too broad for you, let me just break it down. This video is a response, a direct response, I guess, to Crankthatfrank, but I think that was a response to the whole Bunny and Shane Dawson thing. And a few other YouTubers as well who have, like, come out after, like, the whole Shane thing. Anyways, that's all I have to say as a 113 subscriber YouTuber who has been at that for weeks now. Please subscribe! And please, be real. Don't always be happy if you aren't. Don't always be sad if you aren't. Try and be yourself. And that's the moral of the story. So I wish you all a very pleasant day. Video tomorrow. Maybe here. I'm gonna play ukulele. See, I'm feeling motivated right now, so it doesn't make sense for me to make something sad. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want more sad stuff, let me know. I'll do it when I'm sad, not when I'm happy. And see you tomorrow. Bye.
Stay tuned for my next video. Maybe a cover, but I don't know. May also be a sketch or usual YouTuber vlog or trailer analysis for my film student blog. So subscribe to see more. Just me, I have more in store.